Okay, looks like we're live on TikTok and Twitch. Gotta fix some TikTok audio settings real quick. Test, 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 test. Okay, that works great. Stream. Perfect. Okay. It's like we're all set and ready to go. Let me send a Discord message real quick. Let everyone know we're streaming. Stream happening now, everyone. Let's go. Muv, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're all set. Muv, I'm making a multiplayer block building game. These will be Lego pieces, essentially, but obviously can't call it Lego because of IP reasons, but yeah. Let me be working on that. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? Let me know if you can hear the music. Should be going. Let's see. I hear it on my end. Let me know if you guys hear it. But so far on this game, you can move around. Let me know if you guys can hear everything. Okay, so like co-op Lego, sort of, not really. So it's a challenge building game. So my wife, my son, and I kind of created this IRL game where one person said, like, a person requests, okay, I want 12 Legos. So then the other person picks out 12 Legos from the Lego box, hands those 12 Legos to that person, and then that person has to create something out of those 12 Lego pieces. And a lot of times there'll be a theme as well. So be like, okay, you've got to build a robot out of these 12 Lego pieces. So it's been a really fun game for us as a family. So I decided to make it into a mobile game and make it kind of like a multiplayer game. So like maybe I could be the central hub of the game while I'm live streaming, and I could say like 13 Legos, and then whoever is watching the live stream and they have the mobile game on their phone, they could be playing the game and following me on the live stream, and then it sends the same 12 Legos to everyone's device, and then everyone has to build a creation on their phone, and then they submit it, and then all the submissions get sent to my end, and then I either judge and choose the winner, or maybe everyone chooses the winner from their own mobile device. There's like a judging system or something. I don't know, like a voting system. I think that'd be super cool. Is that a Blender tab I see? Blender tab? There's not a Blender tab. I will be using Blender today, but there shouldn't be a Blender tab open yet. No Blender tab. Be an Apple or Android or both? Both, ideally. I'll start off developing it on Android because that's primarily what I use, but I do have an iPhone as well. So we'll definitely plan on releasing it for Apple as well. Might as well go ahead and open Blender. Boop. Because that's what we're gonna be doing today. Lego mock-ups. You guys can see this all right? Yeah. What will it be called? I have no idea. Any ideas? Can't name it anything Lego. Block builder. Like the basic gist of the game is block builder, I feel like. But block battles? I don't know. Brick battles? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I'm just developing it. So these are some Lego mock-ups I have so far, and here's the game. So far, you can move around. Now, of course, this is just working right now with mouse and keyboard, but it'll eventually have touch controls and all that stuff. You can select a Lego, move it around, and it'll snap to places where it's allowed to snap to, which is cool. So I've got that working. And now I'm thinking for this stream, Marco, what's up? How's it going? I'm thinking for this stream today, I've pretty much got this preset to where, because you know there's different types of Lego connections, right? So there's this basic one where it's the cylinder on the top and the cylinder on the bottom. But that's just one type of Lego connection. I have a bunch of others here. So like this right here. So currently you could build this with the game, with all these pieces. But there's these other Lego connections like these guys. Put it up close so you guys can see it. These guys don't just have top and bottom cylinder, but it also has a sideways cylinder. So I can connect to other pieces that look like that, have the hole in the sides. So I think I'm gonna work on that today, starting off. Can you see that? And then there's these that are very similar, still the same snap mechanism on the side. But this one has it on both sides. So I need to start working on other types of Lego connections. We also have, these are some that I just found in my son's Lego box. So here's a type of connection that's like a ball and socket connection. And it can move any direction up to a certain limit, like up to, until it can't go any further. Sideways, up, diagonally. We have that. Then we have a hinge connection, but this kind of snaps in various increments. I don't know how well you can see this. Let me try this one. So, snap, 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 snap. So that's another type of connection. Here's another hinge, except it's smooth. I'm sure you guys have seen all these before. If there's any connection I'm missing, by the way, please let me know. I can't think of any other connections. This is the same one, same type of connections, but it's just various rotations. So like this one, the hinge, or not the hinge, what would you call that? The hand is parallel with, or not parallel, it's in the same orientation as the brick. But then this guy, the hand is perpendicular. So same type of hinge movement, but the rotation is different. And then this one right here, it's just a single 1x1 with the hand at the top. There's various type of hinges. A lot of the hinges will operate the same way. There'll just be some limits placed. I feel like most of the code will work the same way for a lot of the hinges. And then there's this one that's much like the increment one, except it's just smooth. So a lot of these are the same. And I feel like this would probably be the first hinge that I get working. And then once I have that hinge code working, then it'll be easy enough to translate that to this hinge and then just add incremental snap rotations to it. But yeah, I think it'll be really good to get this one working, because I'm thinking with this one, it's the exact same code and mechanism that I already have here with the snapping. It's just a cylinder snap on the top and the bottom, but it's on the side. But what's gonna have to happen is, because these guys can connect to each other, right? Like that. But you can take a normal block, and the normal block can connect in that hole on the side. So let's say that you have this block in the game and it's rotated like this, and then you start to move this block over towards it. You have the option to snap it on like that, to snap it on to the bottom, or for it to rotate sideways and snap in the hole like that. So we're now starting to get into the territory of having to rotate the actual Lego block sideways to fit to another connection piece. And so that's where all the new code is going to come into. Hopefully we can get that working today. That would be great. Is that Casio? No, not Casio. Battle blockers. Huh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Build a block? It sounds similar to Build-A-Bear. Makes me think of Build-A-Bear. What software do you have open? It looks familiar. So this, the game engine, is Unity, and then this right here is Blender. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm currently streaming on both TikTok and Twitch. I think I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube as well too, because I mean that's my main channel is on YouTube. So I'll probably start streaming these dev streams to YouTube as well, mainly for VOD purposes, because Twitch doesn't keep the videos around forever. And I'm gonna want to, when this game is complete and when my superhero game is complete, I don't know if you guys saw my recent video that I posted on YouTube, but I'm gonna be making, I just got hired to create a superhero game for mobile, and I'm super pumped about it, mainly because, well, one, it's income, but two, because the client has agreed to let me live stream the development of the whole game. So everything can be public. I can show you guys the behind the scenes and the development of the whole game, so I'm super pumped. So all that to say, I'm gonna be live streaming on Twitch for the dev streams like usual, but I also wanna stream to YouTube because after a while, Twitch deletes the VODs. And once the Lego game is complete and once the superhero game is complete, I'm going to want to create a YouTube video or multiple YouTube videos, just like walking through the process of the whole game development phase. And I'd want to be able to pull shots from previous VODs. And if I only stream to Twitch, then those VODs will get deleted and then I won't have footage access. So it'd be nice to have those stored on YouTube. So I'll probably start streaming these there as well. El Donnie, I'm building a Lego multiplayer game. This is what I have so far. So you can move around. It's gonna be on mobile. I've currently got snapping working for these types of Legos. But today, oh, you know what I also need to do? I need to put a grid on the ground because right now you can't snap Legos to the ground, but I'd like to be able to do that. So should I have, what do you guys think? Should I have an invisible, like I'm gonna make it so that it's essentially, I don't have a piece in here, but it's like a 16 by, maybe not, maybe like 32 by 32 flat Lego piece on the ground that you can connect any Lego piece to. Should I have that be invisible? Like still snap correctly, like in a grid way, but should it be invisible or should it be able to see it? Should the ground be a visible Lego piece? What do you guys think? One that you can't move or do anything with, but it's just there. You just see it. Would you guys want to see that or should it just be invisible? Super clean, super visible. Invisible. Be on console? No, not console. Just mobile. Very simple. Very simple. I mean, it's no big deal making it visible or invisible. It's not gonna take any more time to do one or the other. Bill is for VR. And use your Lego person model for people. Okay, see, that's the thing. I'm not gonna be able to use people and minifigs in this game because they do hold IP rights to that. But as far as these blocks, I can, as long as I don't call them Legos in the game, I can make blocks, but I can't use minifigures, unfortunately. But that VR idea, that is a great idea. That would be so, imagine building Legos in VR. That's actually such a cool idea. I love that. Marcus says I think it'd be nice if it were visible. It could be. I mean, we'll just try it out. We just try it out right now. You want to just do it right now? Let's see what it looks like right now. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and make a 16 by 16. I'll start with this one. Okay. Just go ahead and make the ground. Let's do it. Okay. There's a certain size to these. Eventually, I would like to actually use real, not real, but Lego pieces that have already been modeled and they're actually to spec. But these I'm just making guesstimates right now. So let me see. I'm pretty sure it's 3 flats is the size of a block. Yep, it's 3. So I need to make it a third. A third this size. Whoop. Oh, and these are not... Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. This needs to be a third. The best way to do that would be... So I could do a measure it. Oh no, I'm such a dummy. It'd be much easier to do this. Here we go. Here we go. And then... Oh, can you guys hear the music, by the way? If not, just let me know. And delete that. Don't delete that. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. What I want to do actually is delete that edge loop. And then move this up to there, but snap it. Oop. And then delete all the doubles. Perfect. Now there should only be... Yep, perfect. Now I just got to move this up as well. Boom, perfect. Look at that. We made a flat. Flat 2x4. Love it. And now I just got to move these up to there. There we go. And I got to change the origin center. So I have the origin as, I believe, the center of that. Yep. So it needs to be the center of this. Boop, boop. 8. Selected. Set origin to 3D cursor. Boom. Okay, the flat's done. Look at that. Now I want to keep this 2x4 just to have it, and then I want to... Oops. Duplicate it. Turn snapping off. And then make this into a large one. 16 by 16 maybe? Awesome, thanks Marco. Now change the color. Oh, what color do you guys want this to be? We've got red. Ooh, a gray. I need a gray in there. Let's do a gray. How do you guys spell gray? A-Y or E-Y? Down, 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 down. I've been watching Young Sheldon lately, and I've got the theme song stuck in my head. Okay, why is it doing that? Okay. Hue 0. No, saturation 0. There we go. And then, oh, I love it. That's beautiful. Beautiful color. Here's a light gray and a dark gray. Which one do you think that is? It's kind of in between the two. Like that. Let's go with that one for now. I'll eventually code the game so that whenever it spawns in all the random Lego pieces that you receive, it will spawn them all in random colors as well. So. What are we working with here? I am working on a multiplayer Lego game. Oh, I actually need to stop. Oh no, it's already stopped. And we are currently working on the ground that is going to be in the Lego game so we can actually snap the Lego blocks to the ground. That's what I'm doing now. Use perfect volume, awesome. Add the color change functionality. Oh yeah, totally. That'll be a Unity side thing for sure. Whoa, thanks for the roses, guys. Azosh and Luke, appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. I am streaming on Twitch and TikTok right now, just so you guys know. Prefer one or the other. Okay, let's make the 16 by 16. Best way to do that. I could just duplicate it over and over again and then merge it. But then the middle is gonna be off. Just do it and see what happens. You're working on an Animal Crossing game and you, oh cool, and I'm struggling with question dialogue right now. Oh, questing dialogue, okay. That's super cool, Ty. That's awesome. Doing a Unity Animal Crossing style, that's awesome. I'm not a fan of Animal Crossing, but I'm a fan, okay, I'm a fan of the style. I love the way it looks, but the type of game that I'm just not a big fan of the cozy games. I like challenges and quests and stuff. Which maybe there's that in Animal Crossing, but as far as it's one of those chill games, which it's not my type of game, but it is really cool. I agree completely. Whoa, send a controller, game controller. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Ty, is this your first time on one of my streams? Okay, so let's just duplicate this over and over again, and we're gonna snap it. Boop. I could array modifier it. That's not gonna take the empties. Let's just do this. It's not snapping by active closest. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a 4x4. Okay, so now here's the problem with this. This could work. I could merge these together. Whoa, what happened to all the empties? That's weird. But then I have this in the center, and that is not how Legos work. So I'm gonna have to do this a little differently. Nope, I know exactly what to do. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Undo that. Keep it separate. Watch this magic, guys. You ready for this? I guess I can keep the Legos here. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? As long as it's not in my way. And that's gonna be in my way. The hinges aren't though. That's fine. Okay, watch this magic, guys. You ready? Duplicate that again. Wait, maybe I should automate this in Unity. No, for now, let's just manually do it. Duplicate. Snap. Boop. Get the game working first, then optimize and automate later. Gotta prove the concept first. Is that big enough? That's not big enough. There's no way that's big enough. I don't know, it looks kind of cool. I feel like if I did it one bigger, so right now it's 8 by 8. If I did 16 by 16, you should be able to change it. Should the user be able to change the grid size in the game themselves? I think they should. There's a snap shortcut for snapping. Is there? Maybe S? No, it can't be S. I mean, you could assign this to something, but I don't. I don't switch back and forth between snapping and not snapping enough to have a shortcut, so I just go up here. No big deal. Let's do it one more time. X, snap. Perfect, and then Shift D, Y, grab Y. That feels better. So let's see if like this was moved here. Yeah, that feels like a good size. Okay, let's keep it like that. Okay, so now, here's what we're gonna do to make this all one piece. We're gonna leave all the empties where they are because we need them to be where they are. We don't need the bottoms though because we never want to be able to snap underneath the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of the bottom empties for this particular piece. Boop. And then I need to unparent all of the empties from the pieces. Because as you can see before, once I join them all to here, all the empties move their spot. So I need to clear the parent and keep transformation. So now they're all good. Perfect. Now, here's the magic. You guys ready for this? I need to take this piece, only the box part of it, and I need to move that with snapping all the way to here. Perfect. And then move that end all the way to here. And then I can hide that real quick. And then all these, I can delete everything except the cylinders. How do I do that? You do that. First, I should join them all together. Join them all together. Join. And then only select the bottom. Control L to select all, and then delete. And all we have left is those cylinders. Boop, and then unhide our other piece. Perfect. I'm actually also going to get rid of these cylinders on the bottom because we don't need them. We're never going to need them, and it saves us on geometry. So it's a way we can optimize the game. Vertices, okay. So now I have this Lego piece, those cylinders, but all those cylinders need to get added to this. So Control J, and we're all set. There it is. There's our 16 by 16 piece with all of the empties where they need to be. Wait a second. There's another connection on these pieces that I forgot about. You can connect Lego pieces in between this. So like this area right here, I don't have a piece here that can do it, but the cylinder, can't the cylinder Lego pieces connect in the middle? Oh my gosh, I've got to go get a Lego piece real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Couldn't find the piece I'm looking for, but I think this one should work because it's still a cylinder. It's not the tall one I was thinking of, but so we can connect there. Right, we've got that, but can it connect in the center? It can. Wait, maybe? It can. Look at that. Look at that. So that means I have to add empties. I have to add connection points in between all those. But not every piece can connect that way. So it has to be a 1x1 and it has to be a cylinder, right? Because this is a 1x1, but it cannot fit. Can it fit upside down? No, it cannot. Okay. So I'm gonna have to add parameters, tags essentially, to certain Lego pieces. If it's a so the game needs to know, Unity needs to know if a piece is a cylinder and it's a 1x1, then it can connect to the in-between spots. I'll worry about that later, but let's focus on the task at hand for now. But I'm glad I caught that. Slide the playlist. Slide the playlist. Is the music bad? It's not looping the same song over and over again, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Do nice content. Thanks, Charlton. Appreciate it. I mean, I like your playlist. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's just Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Yes, I'm using Blender and Unity. What's an MT? I'm not sure. What is an MT? Where'd you see that? It's super cool. Any tips for... Missed it. Getting into modeling and game development. Modeling, get Blender. It's free. I've been using Blender for... Whoa. 15 years? 17 years. Somewhere around there. And it is an awesome piece of software. It's come a long way. You can do pretty much everything with it. Unity is also free. That's the game engine I use. But a lot of people prefer to use Unreal. That's also free. Or Godot. That is also free. And that is an up-and-coming open source software, much like Blender. Exactly like Blender. So if you want to go all open source... Okay, I keep dropping that stupid piece. I'm going to go full open source, then go with Blender for 3D and Godot for game engine. I'm using Unity because it's what I learned on initially. I've considered learning Unreal. I just haven't had the time to do it yet, but I would like to do that eventually. Any tips? I would just say watch some tutorials online and then just download the software and just play around with it and just task yourself with making something. Don't go big, just something small. Like a Lego piece, for instance. Say like, hey, I'm gonna download Blender for free and I'm gonna figure out or learn how to make this Lego block. Not the yellow part, but just like this piece. Boop. All it is a cube, rectangular, with cylinders. Or do this one. Just do that. Start small, complete a task. You'll get a dopamine hit for completing that task, and then just keep going. Okay, so we've got the 16 by 16. We'll worry about the in-betweens later. Let's bring it into Unity. Well, I've got to center. Well, I don't really need to center this piece because we're not going to be moving this piece, but my OCD needs to center it. It's that Origin 3D cursor. Okay. So we're going to call this the 16 by 16. Boop. Oh, I guess I need to also do flat. Flat. Okay, cool. Now let's bring this in. Okay. I need to do this over here, so I make sure I don't show. Let's see. File, export, FBX. That's what I'm doing. I save these? Lego game, assets, Lego models. Then go. What are my export settings? It wasn't that one. Character export, no, studio. Studio, yep. Export. Okay. That should showed up in here. Yep, there we go. Did I change anything? Any import settings? Nope, all default. Cool. So now I can drag this into here. Make sure it's centered. Beautiful. Oh, that looks so sick. That looks good already. Oh, I love it. Wait, where's all my snap points? Those Legos have snap points. Did I not select them? Oh, I didn't select them, that's why. Okay. Okay, again, let's do this real quick. Select that and select all the empties. Then export FBX. Now it has all the pieces in it. That's a lot of snap points. I'm definitely gonna need to automate this in Unity eventually. But why does it have that? That's weird. Do I have two meshes in here? What is 16 by 16, guys? Quick math. Anyone know 16 by 16? Then 16 times 6, 60, and 36, 96. So it's 160 plus 96, so 256. Is that it? 16, 16, 256? There's only one object there. I wonder why it's doing that. Crash, re-import. That is so weird. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just, why is it doing that? There's no offs. There is an offset. Why is it offset? You know why it's doing this? There's only one object here, but it's coming up as an object parented, or an object with another child object as a parent. That's so weird. Let's delete it and redo it. Oh wait, that's why all of these need to be parented to that object. I'm a dummy, I'm a dummy, I'm a dummy, 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 parent, object, boom. Now it's like the others. Now it will export correctly. Export, BX. Boop, export, boom. I hope, we'll see. Yes, there it is. Okay, it's fixed now. Nice. It's little things like that that happen in design that can just be really annoying. Beautiful. Now this isn't gonna snap yet because I still have to snap up the, or have to set up the snap stuff. Oh, that looks so good. It looks better already, just having a Lego ground there. What do you guys think? I could also make it, I could make it not invisible or visible, but semi-transparent. That could look cool. I could also fade it out with like a fog on the outside. That could be cool. What do you guys think? Yeah, so this isn't gonna snap yet to the ground, but it will in a second. So the way that we have this set up, first off, we don't need the, let's see. We don't need the block script. Do we need a box collider? I believe so. Yes, we'll see. Let's get the snap points situated first. So all the snap points have a sphere collider. Copy component, select all of these. Paste component as new. It's a lot of sphere colliders. And then our rigid body. I wish there was a way to copy all the components of a Unity object at the same time. That would save me a lot of time. Anyone know of a way to do that? This component is new. And then the snap. Actually, wonder if I need this, because I'm not moving it. What is the snap script? Rate enter for each. Might not need it for the ground. Let's see if this works. Oh, I need to put them on layer snap as well. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that works. Marco, you like the color? Okay, so we're not snapping to the ground. Let's add that snap script and see if that fixes it. Copy component. Paste component as new. Now let's try it. Oh, this game is gonna look so cool when I add some depth of fields. Really shallow depth of field. Okay. It's snapping. Oh, are they all set to? Okay, I know what the problem is. I think. No, wait. I do. They are all set to female snap points. Yeah. So all these snap points are actually males, so I just need to change that. And we're golden. Male. And then we should be set. Let's see what we get. Yes, nice. We're snapping, boys. We're snapping to the ground. Oh, that's so exciting. Love it. What do you guys think? Can I get a W in the chat, please? And thank you. Oh, it just makes me so happy. It's like seeing my little baby start crawling. But it's still just a little Lego building block game. It's just taking its first steps. So awesome. Let's bring the flat piece in here. The 2x4 flat. Let's make this a light gray. Gray. Light gray. Or a white. I could do a white. That was good. I like that. Let's do it. Okay. File export, FBX. Take that name. Boop. And export. W, that's sick. Appreciate it, Kiki. Okay, let's bring him in. 2x4 flat. Where's all the pieces? Did I not select all of it? Could have sworn I did. In the wrong. Oh, they're there. File, export, 2x4 flat. Export. There we go. Did I really not do that before? Okay. Same thing. Sphere collider, copy. Paste. Cool, and then not all of these are females. The top ones are all males. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all males, good. And then these are all females. Beautiful. Oh, and then that also needs to be set up to be layer snap. Snap. And this needs to be layer block. Object only. And then we need the block script. Outline script. And a box collider. Trigger. And then a rigid body. Beautiful. That should work. Let's see what we get. Nice. Love seeing the flat work. Perfect. Okay, so we can essentially, at this point, say that all basic Lego blocks work. Flats and normal size. I still need to get the intersection stuff worked out. So like, it's sort of working. So if you touch where you can't connect, it turns red. And then it snaps back to where it was before. So that works, but there are instances where it doesn't work. So like right now, it's turning red when it intersects, but it won't turn red if it intersects while it's snapping. So I need to work that out. That's cool though. We're getting somewhere. We're doing it. Do you need Unity account to use the application? Like, do you need a Unity account to play my game that I'm making? No, you do not. When I release this game, you'll get it just like you do every other game on the App Store. Either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Is that what it's called? I only use my iPhone for face tracking. I don't use it for anything else, so. For development, do you need a Unity account for development? Yes, you do. Yeah. So what you do is you download the Unity Hub, and then you have to log into your account there, which is still free. And then you download whichever Unity version you want, the installer, and then you go from there. But yes. Thanks for being here, Roxy. Appreciate you hopping in. Where did my Discord go? Roxy, is this your first stream? I kind of want to go ahead and add depth of field. I kind of want to save all the like good looking stuff for last, but I also want to do it right now. Let's play with that a little bit. Oh, first tone mapping. That needs to be aces, not neutral. Nice. Look at that. I could also go ahead and edit the materials because there needs to be way much more glossiness than there currently is. The aces looks better already. There's some bloom already by default. Looks cool. Vignette by default, like that. That might be a touch strong, I feel like. What do you guys think? Let's make it like 0.2 for now. Okay, let's do some depth of field. Oh, that's gonna revert, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's interesting. Some things revert, like when you change settings in play mode and then you exit play mode, some settings will revert, but other settings won't. I guess this one isn't reverting because it's part of the global volume, which is here. But yeah, it's not quite intuitive, I would say. What game are you making? Jimmy Bob, what's up? I'm making a multiplayer Lego building game where you're given a certain amount of Legos, like say 12 Legos, and then you're tasked with creating whatever you want to create out of those 12 Legos. And there's usually going to be a theme involved. So use these 12 Legos to build a monster or a robot, and then all those creations get submitted, and then yours gets judged, and then we have winners and stuff. Super, super fun, like a community multiplayer game. Thanks, Jimmy Bob, appreciate it. This is what we got so far. We just put in this ground piece, so all the Legos can actually snap to the ground. It's working fantastic. I also need to add a rotate button. So like you can press the button, boop, like if you have this piece selected, and you press the rotate button, it will rotate at 90 degrees. Right or left? I don't know. There should be 2 rotate buttons, like a rotate right and a rotate left. But I also want people to be able to rotate to any degree they want, not just 90-degree increments. Because I want someone to have the freedom to be able to do this right here. To connect a piece to just one, like that, but then be able to rotate it. Because in real life, you can do that. Because when you're limited to only like, let's say 4 Legos, and you're tasked with building an angry face. Boop. 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 That's not the best face. Or eyebrows. Let's just say you gotta make eyebrows. There we go. There's eyebrows. And you can't do that if you're only limited to 90-degree increments, right? That. So I want users to be able to do this. Connect at one spot and then rotate it just like you would be able to in real life. But that'll come later. Okay, let's add some depth of field. Gaussian or bokeh, it doesn't let me do it by camera. Okay, so I'm used to HDRP rendering mode in Unity. I am not used to URP. So they handle depth of field differently. Interesting. They don't let you do depth of field by camera in URP? Physical camera. Whoa. They do. Okay, focus distance. What was it before? 49-degree field of view, but then I switched to physical camera. There we go. Nope, that's definitely not it. I guess field of view is different from focal length, so yeah. Why am I getting that white border? Oh, because I was selected, okay. Okay. Depth of field. Aperture. Down by super a lot. We want to do super low aperture. Let's start with 2.4. No, let's do 1.8. Let's go crazy. Focus distance. That's not doing anything. So can I not do, oh, that's so annoying. I mean, if I do keep the camera fixed the entire time to where, no, but I want to be able to zoom in and out. Right? You should be able to zoom in and out in this game. What do you guys think? What's the point of the game you're making? Is there a goal? Yes, make the best creation. Beat everyone else. It's a community Lego building game, so a random number is chosen, let's say 14, and then everyone who's playing the game on their own mobile device is sent the same 14 Legos as everyone else, and then you're tasked with building something under a certain theme. So like, let's say everyone has to build a monster. So everyone builds a monster on the game on their phone with those same 14 Lego pieces, and they press submit, and then all their creations get submitted to one central place, let's say on my end, on my PC, on stream. And then there's gonna be some type of voting mechanism. So if there's like 100 people playing, it'd be hard for me to vote on all 100 submissions. So I think what would happen would be, after you submit your creation, you then receive 2 other creations from other people. Like, you see one creation on top and one creation on the bottom, and you vote which one you like better. So let's say I like A better, so I press A, boom, and then all those votes come in and get tallied to this one central place, and then we can see on my screen which creation got the most votes, and then that's the winner. And then, I mean, it's just, I guess, a boasting award at that point, but I mean, we could have fun with it. We could have like in-game currency or something. I don't know. I could actually pay people through the app, maybe. I don't know if that's possible. Can you pay? I assume you'd be able to. I don't know. We could have like some type of prize for the winners. I don't know. Sky's the limit. Brick Rigs. That's a cool name. I like that idea, Clancy. Or sorry, Chansey. Ghost Boy Andrew, what's up? First time chat. Thanks for being here. I like that name idea, Chansey. Brick Rigs. Brick Rigs. Yeah, guys, if you guys have any name ideas, let me know. Kind of software to use. Love your animation stuff. Thanks, Swift. Appreciate it. So right now I'm using Unity for the game engine and Blender for the 3D design, 3D software. Boop. Whoa, don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, we got to figure out this depth of field. I really don't like how I can't do focus distance with the camera. It does look cool though. Aperture. That's like super tiny. Don't want that. See how that feels. It's like all these numbers I feel like are arbitrary right now because I can't do anything with the camera. It's a physical camera. Render type base and overlay. Like, I don't even know what that means. I'm so used to HDRP and Unity, not the URP. It's like normally in HDRP, the aperture here and the focus distance, that would affect the depth of field. But the camera's not tied to the depth of field in URP. I need to look this up. Let's see. URP, Unity URP depth of field. Let's look at this. Which simulates the focus properties of a camera lens. This mode approximates camera-like effects, but doesn't imitate them completely. It has a limited blur radius and only does far field blurring. This mode is the fastest and is the best mode for lower-end platforms. Bokeh, a slower but higher quality mode that closely imitates the effects of a real-life camera. Great. It can do both near and far field blurring and generates bokeh on areas, high luminosity intensity, also known as hotspots. The field uses the volume system. Yep. The scene select game object contains a volume component to be an inspector. Settings are based on real life camera settings. So I can't tie it to the camera at all. That is very frustrating. What in the world? Inactivity in studio? Is everything good on TikTok, guys? I just got a weird notification from TikTok Studio saying there was inactivity on my end and that the stream would end if I didn't become active again. That was so weird. Is everything working on TikTok, guys? Is the stream still running? Please let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm late, but I'm here. What did I miss? Not much, Ghost Boy. So far, we have created 2 different Lego types and added the ground in. Now I'm playing around with the depth of field. Oh, that looks cool. That's awesome. Move this one close. That looks sick. Let me play around with that some. Let's see. Oh, that's so cool. I guess I could use code to set this focus distance. Yeah, I could totally do that. Like set it. And 9.5 is right in the center. A little more. There we go. Blade count. It's gonna make the bokeh look different. We make this crazy. So like bokeh in the background would be a triangle shape if it's blade count 3, pretty sure. Let's leave that at 10 for now. We'll fine tune the depth of field later, but I've got to decide if we're going to allow zooming in this game. What do you guys think? Yes, this is a new game that I'm creating. It's like a community Lego building challenge game. It's working, can't hear. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have you made any games before? Yes, I have. Is that what you use for Facecam? Oh, Unity? Yes, it is. My whole Pixelfire setup runs in Unity. Yes. All in Unity. I don't know about a name. I can only think of a catchphrase like, let's build Lego style. Nice. Do you do any freelance work for VTube right now creation? Right now creation, is that the name of something? I haven't heard of that. Yes, I do freelance work. Yes. I've been doing full-time freelance since 2015, so 9 years now. For the longest time, only visual effects, but then, and for like movies and TV shows and stuff and commercials. But then over the past few years, I started getting into game dev because a lot of the 3D principles still apply, like 3D modeling, rigging, animation, texture. It's also the same. The only thing different about game design is that you get to add logic and code to your creations, which is why I love game design so much. How do I get in touch with you? Well, you're on TikTok right now, so feel free to send me a DM on TikTok. I check all my DMs everywhere. But if you send me a DM on TikTok, you can do that, or on Discord. Discord is really the best place is Discord, because usually what happens, people will send me a DM on TikTok or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and eventually we'll move to Discord because it works better for me. So either way, any of my social media accounts you can reach out to and I will respond. I love this dark gray on the bottom. It looks so cool. But let's see what it would look like if we made it half invisible. Oh wait, we can get rid of the ground now. Let's get rid of the main ground. Boop. Nice. Starting to look good, starting to look fancy. Oh, I do want to go ahead and start working on that side rotation piece. This guy right here. Because then we can start getting into connectors that aren't only oriented vertically up and down like we have so far. Speaking of freelance, I don't know if you guys have seen my recent YouTube video. I only posted it yesterday or the day before, a day or two ago. But I recently got hired to create a superhero game for mobile, and I'm super, no pun intended, I'm super pumped about that. And I'll be live streaming that as well. The client has agreed to let me live stream the development of the game, so I'm super pumped. It's going to be such a fun project. Nice. I don't like how the outline is showing depth of field. I could turn that off easy enough. Without changing the code. I'd have to just set it on a separate rendering layer. That'll be later. Let's do the side piece. So all it is a 1x1. The cylinder on the side, but how high up is it? It doesn't really matter at this point because I'm just making mock pieces at this point. But it looks like it's halfway between 2 and 3 flat high. It's like 2/3 up essentially. And the cylinder is the same size as the other cylinder. Yep. Except it's open in the middle. Let's go to the model app. Okay. So it has this cylinder. Shift D. Rotate Y. 90. How far does it stick out though? Oh, it sticks out the same distance, I guess. That would make sense. And it looks like I have that distance here. Not quite in the middle. It really doesn't matter. These are just mock pieces. Don't need to sweat this type of stuff, Zach. You don't need to sweat it. Okay. Do need to make sure that this is 2/3 up. Looks like it is. It's actually... the middle is a little lower than 2/3, just by a touch. I think that looks good for now. Again, these are just mock pieces. I'm in touch with an AutoCAD software called I believe it's called Mecha Bricks. Yeah, Mecha Bricks, and they've like modeled every single Lego piece in existence. So I'm hoping that Karkar subscribed with Prime. 8 out of 10. Wait, how are there 8 subs now? I only had like 2 subs on Twitch. How do I have 8? Did Karkar subscribe with multiple subs? Marco says, whoa. Someone explain to me. Someone on Twitch explain to me what's going on. Well, first off, Karkar's here. That's the first bit of good news. Guys, for those that don't know Karkar is like an OG Pixelfire dude. It's prob lifetime subs. Is it? No, I don't think so. On my end on chat, it says, think you've had it. It was 7 earlier. Really? I feel like I only had like maybe 4 subs tops. I need to check this out real quick. Forgive me, guys. Give me a second to pull up Twitch. I think I can show you guys my Twitch dashboard. Hope I don't regret this. It's not Stream Manager, Analytics. Overview. Earnings. Yeah, I only have 3 subs. Just go to my page. Channel. Let's go to my page. Pause that so you guys don't hear the echo. Subscription goal 8 out of 10 new. Oh, just new subs? I'm confused. 2 more new subs to go? I'm so confused right now. Oh well. Anyway, Karkar, thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you for the Twitch sub. That means a lot. And it is so good to see you. I'm glad to see you here, Karkar, even more than the sub. That's amazing. Thanks for being here. Karkar, where have you been? How have you been? Did you finish college yet? Are you still in college? Guys, Karkar was like such a fun member of our community back in the day. Then he had to leave and go to college and stuff. Okay, so the inner cylinder is, the thickness is a little thinner than the thickness of the Lego piece. So, inset just a bit, delete face. Technically the cylinder goes all the way through, it opens into the center, but I'm not gonna worry about that at this point because that's just gonna add a lot of extra geometry on the box part. Oh, I do need to extrude this, snap it to the face, extrude Y, X, boop. There we go. I guess I could just make it go just as far. Vertex. Perfect. Okay, there's our piece. There is our piece. Now I've got to. Oh, I didn't take the empties with it. Dagnabbit. Okay. Boop, boop. Shift DX. Okay, that's not working. I guess, what is that? That is on the x0, and that's x that, so I can just do that. Perfect, but I need to make them part of this piece. There we go. Now I need to create the next snap point. Let's make this a white, or let's do gray. Light gray. Let's do light gray. Roxy says, that's crazy. What's crazy? I'm responding at the wrong time. What's crazy? Carker says, hi, I've been better. I'm sorry to hear that. Glad you're here. Hope life is not too rough right now for you. Okay. So far, our current snap points are facing up, but we need this to face sideways so Unity knows what the rotation is supposed to be for this snap point. So I'm going to select. So you know what I need to do? I need to take this back. I need to snap to the face. There. So then I can set where the center is supposed to be. Then I can snap it back. Okay. And then I duplicate this and then move it to selection to cursor. Boom. But now I have to rotate it so that it knows what the rotation is. Rotate along Y, -90. Great. Now it is facing the right direction. Just to make sure, I'm going to change the look of all these to single arrow. Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. I love Blender so much. Guys, I love Blender so much. If you guys want free 3D software that is just gorgeous, get Blender. Can I change all these at the same time? I don't think so. Wait, not single arrow. Nice. Now I have a visual reference within Blender, which direction the snap points are facing. Perfect. And this still has all three. Yep, so now I can export this guy. What are we going to call this? What are we going to call this? Whoa. File, export, FBX, Lego 1x1. What would you guys call this? What would you call this? It's not just a 1x1, it is a 1x1 with a piece on the side. What would you call this? Need ideas, guys. Kenny, what's up? How's it going? Oh, the subs, yeah. I used to call that the washing machine block. 1x1 WM, washing machine. It does actually look like a washing machine. But then what would you call this piece? What would you call this piece? That's like two washing machines side by side and on the back. The laundromat. Laundromat. I'll just do WM for now, washing machine. I like that. Okay. Lego 1x1 WM for washing machine. Credit goes to Car. 1x1 W Lego. Win Lego. Export. Okay. That's set. Now in Unity. Let's bring that washing machine piece in. I guess I could have put the open back on the side too. I'll worry about that later. Okay, so let's go ahead and add these snap points, or at least the ones that we already know what they're supposed to be. So first off, that needs to be in the block layer. All these need to be in the snap layer. This needs a block script. And an outline script. There's got to be a way to copy multiple components at the same time. Easier in Unity. Does anyone know of a way? That would be very helpful. Box collider. Boop. Trigger turned on. And then a rigid body. There's got to be a way. So if it doesn't exist in Unity, I'm sure someone has made a plugin for it. Okay, that's set up. Now let's set up the snap points. Sphere collider component. Rigid body. And snap script. Copy component. And the one on top is a male. The one on bottom is a female. And now this one in the middle. This is where our code is going to need to be enhanced. It is a male, sort of. But it's also a female in the sense that you could put a rod Lego through this. You know, like the lightsaber piece? I've got sort of a piece right here. You know the rod Legos that you can use as like a lightsaber blade? It's like a long cylinder. This isn't the piece, but it's got part of it in it. And it can go in like that. I need like a macro lens for this Lego. So it acts as a female, but also as a male, this cylinder piece. I'll just treat it only as a male for now. I really just need to get the rotation working correctly. So female, male, male. Okay. So if we run this now, what's going to happen is my code is going to treat this as a male, but it's going to treat it as vertical. So watch what happens. Let's see. Yeah. So the female on the bottom of the yellow is trying to connect to the male on the side of the gray. See that right there? So move down here, the male of the yellow connects to the female of the gray. Great. The female of the yellow connects to the male of the gray on top. Perfect. But if I move over here with a cursor, it's trying to connect female yellow to male gray, which is great. But now it also needs to rotate that to match the rotation of the sideways male on the gray. So to do that in my code, what I need to do is when it snaps, it needs to check the rotation of that snap point. So let's actually go into our code, into the snap code. Okay. So on right enter, if a match exists, set position of block to snap point based on snap point of block. But I also need to change the rotation. Okay. So block, is that the current block we have? Yes, it is. Okay. So block is the current Lego piece we have. So I need to change the rotation to match the snap point rotation. And the snap point is a snap. So I need to get the snap point object's rotation. So this handles all the position, set position. Okay, so we do position first, then we do rotation. Set rotation to match snap point. Okay. I need to move these. Snap point rotation. Okay. So block transform rotation equals snap point transform rotation. Please tell me it's not, please tell me it's that easy. I don't think it's that easy. It might actually be that easy. Oh my gosh. Block transform rotation equals snap point transform rotation. It can't be that easy. There's no way it's that easy. Let's try it. Pixel, teach me how to do what you do. Gotta go, Pixel. I'm join later. No worries, Kenny. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, that's so cool, Carcar. Thanks for the sub. That means a lot. This might work, but it would be way too cool to think if it actually works. Let's see. Let's see if it actually rotates correctly. Ready? It's not working. Is it rotated in Unity? Did that carry over from Blender? It might not have. No, it did. Okay. See, look at this. So if we look at the rotation and the transform, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, but then this one in the middle, 0, 0, negative 90. So yeah. Yeah, so rotation is right, but the snap point, let's see, equals snap point, which is that. Oh, I need to get the game object. Oh, it's already doing that. Transform rotation in world space. Wait, it needs to be local space, doesn't it? Local rotation. Yes, that should work. Needs to copy the snap point's local rotation. Yes. Nope. Block transform. I don't think this is gonna work. Local rotation. I'm not changing the entire transform anywhere, am I? Just the position. Just the position. Because I might be somewhere else changing the transform and that's interfering with the rotation. Transform position. Oh, up to the object's position based on the mouse position. So I'm not updating the whole transform anywhere. So it should still work. It should still change the rotation. That shouldn't change it, but I'll try. You do a speed type race thing? A speed type race thing? What is that? What do you mean? This is cool. Thanks, Blake Brown. It's not rotating the Lego block to match the rotation. Maybe I'm doing it at the wrong spot. I'm currently trying to do it on Ray Enter. But maybe I need to be doing it all the time. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. So I think I'm doing it at the wrong spot. Yes, so this is what I need to do. Store snapped rotation of block. Maybe block, get component, block, snapped rotation, which doesn't exist yet, equals block, no. Equals snap point transform rotation. Rotation or local rotation? It would need to be world rotation. Yes, let's just do world rotation for now. But then I have to add this variable into block here. Public vector3 boop snap rotation. And then, so we store it, and then we set the rotation of the block to the rotation of the snap point. It's snap2. Transform, this is for the block, so transform rotation equals snapped rotation. I think that's gonna work. Why isn't that working? Cannot convert vector3 to quaternion. Oh, okay, got it. That makes sense. Quaternion, snap rotation. Boop. Now over here, I need to do this. No, that's right, that works. Okay. Snap rotation equals that, because rotation is a quaternion. Yep. Beautiful. I think that might work. Let's see. Where you type really fast, see, oh, my words per minute. We can do that. Send me a link to one and I'll try it out. Okay, let's see if this works. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, it's not working. Why isn't it working? It should be working. One by one. Snapped rotation. Why is it not storing? It should be snap. Store the snapped rotation block. So block the snapped rotation equals snap point transform. Okay, I'll try local rotation. Let's try it. Over in block, if snap transform rotation equals snap rotation. That should work. I think, maybe. Why isn't it working? This will work. Let's see. Oh, why is it not working? This might take some debugging off stream. That's frustrating. It's not updating that to this rotation, which is 0, 0, negative 90. It should be because I need to do Euler angles instead of, or not Euler, Euler angles instead of Quaternion? Hmm. Any ideas, guys? Any ideas? Let's just try this. Vector 3. Vector 3 round. What is that? It rounds it. And that's interesting. Rotation. So then transform Euler angles equals snap rotation. Then over here. Let's try that. Nope. Just not getting it. It is not rotating it. Why is it not rotating it? Wait a second. Okay, never mind. I thought I was freezing the rotation in the rigid body maybe, but I'm not. I'm not freezing rotation anywhere. It should work, but I'm not getting anything. If a snap point match exists, which it does, store the snap rotation of the block. Block, get component, block, snap rotation equals snap point transform local Euler angles. Euler angles. Let's see if a piece can even be rotated. I don't think I have code blocking the pieces anywhere. One by one, can you get rotated? Yes, you can. So what I need you to do, rotate when you get there to negative 90. Negative 90. Okay, it's rotating it. If I set that and then I move it around. Okay, it's rotating, but it's just setting it back to 0. Why is it doing that? Okay, it's working, but it's not working correctly. Does that make sense? Just do global Euler angles. Try that. Oh. So weird. Negative 45. Now it's not doing anything? So it was working by storing the local Euler angle. Local Euler, and I'm pretty sure it's Euler, not Euler. Let's do this. Local Euler angles minus new vector 3. 0, 0, negative 90. I think this is gonna work, but it's not gonna be what we need. Yeah, it's just doing it by default. Boop. It's not even setting it to negative 90, it's setting it to 90. You guys see that? I hate Euler angles. They're so confusing. I should be able to use quaternions, but it's not working. Okay, guys, we're breaking out ChatGPT. Breaking out ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Let's see. Unity C#. Get rotation of child object and rotate another object to match. Wow, ChatGPT is slow right now. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. It says, first off, make this a quaternion, which I did. And then just set the rotation, transform rotation equals the snapped rotation. And then over in here, snap point transform rotation. That's what it says to do. I do that, but it does not work. That's what I want it to look like. But it's not changing the rotation when it snaps. Ugh, it's so annoying. Not working. Oh well. I think I'm gonna have to debug this off stream. I don't know why it's not working. It should be working. It's just not. I should be grabbing the rotation of that, which is -90 on the Z, and then changing the rotation of this object to the same rotation. Why is it not working? Whoa, why would I do that? Stop doing that. Yeah, I'll have to figure this out off stream, I think. This is just where it gets into really boring work. Just searching for solutions and all that. Yeah, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for joining my stream today. I'm probably going to start streaming the superhero game tomorrow, I think. If not tomorrow, then I'll start next week. And then maybe we'll do a gameplay stream this weekend on Friday or Saturday. Maybe do some Fortnite or Minecraft or something. Or Lego. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Be sure to check out all my socials, and especially the Discord. The Discord is kind of like the central hub of our community, and it's an awesome place to be. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks, Roxy. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Have a great Thursday. It's Thursday. Weekends tomorrow, guys. Push through. You guys can do it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.